And finally, Major General Joe Singh, growing up in British Guiana, 1945 to 1964, which I have to say, Joe, I told you, moved me very much. It has a wonderful introduction by Rupert Ryan, very scholarly, brief, scholarly. It is a very moving memoir, especially I told you the parts about you and your father. And I know you're doing a sequel now. So it's a season of books, isn't it? You know, it's wonderful. Anyway, I'm not going to go on too much. I'm just going to read like 5 or 6 pages from a book of essays called Pax Britannica, P-A-K''S. Britannica. You know Pax Britannica with the X, P-A-X means it was a doctrine that justified the British Empire in terms of the rule of law, the bringing of civilization to natives, etc. So my book is just a little pun, mischievous, probably corny pun, P-A-K''S. In other words, a Paki view of Britannica, a black view, an immigrant view, a Pak view, a Paki view. Before I read from it, I hope Joe Singh wouldn't mind if I read just one little paragraph from your book. Do you mind? Yeah? I just want to read just one little paragraph from this book. Well, I did read it. Joe, close your ears. This should be everywhere. It's a little mini epic, a little Homeric epic of a journey from Georgetown overland to Kaicho Falls. But it's also about growing up in relatively rural poverty. You know, it has beautiful vignettes of characters that we know their children now, like MacDoom. Was it MacDoom? With paddling his boat?
No, Llewellyn John's father.
Llewellyn John's father used to paddle his little canoe with some tin cans and so on, selling kerosene, right? Beautiful stories, and you're doing volume 2. Anyway, let me just read page 52. And this is, anyway, I'll read it. Throughout this period, this is when you were 8 or 9, I think, yeah. Throughout this period, I was fortunate to have the love and guidance of my parents. And I felt closest to my father when on the farm, and assisting him in sandpapering and French polishing our household furniture. And to my mother, when I helped her with household chores, like daubing the bottom house and fireside, grinding coffee, beating salt butter for the Christmas cake, and churning homemade ice cream. Daubing the fireside and the bottom house involved fetching Iron Mary, in single inverted commas, white clay from the Bossery, is that Bossery, excuse my Dutch, conservancy, to our home, chipping it into smaller fragments with a cutlass and wetting it to form pliable dough that would then be mixed by hand with fresh cow manure until a light green compound was achieved. Now you stop there. Achieved. It was achieved. You got your hand in cow dung, and you mix it up with clay, and what you've done is an achievement. Right? It was achieved. I thought that was beautiful, right? So you see little insights into how we used to live. It's remarkable. Well, it is what it is, yes. But we look forward to volume 2.